Hi there. My name's Katrina Ely, and today I took time on a Saturday to come into the office and talk to you because I love you so much. And yes, I've been calling you and texting you, and you've been ignoring me. So I'm sending you this video now so you will listen to what I have to tell you. But maybe you're getting this video from someone else who thinks that you are worth hearing this, and that you need to join a community who is learning and building financial wealth together. Now, I know that you're already like, okay, skip to the end, tell me the hows, the whats, the who's, and all that. But that's not how it works. We need to first take time to listen. Relax. Put your guard down. I'm not here to get at you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm only taking the time out on a Saturday because I love you, because I care, because I want to see you do better. I hate seeing you struggle. It truly breaks my heart when I know that there are ways that your life could be easier. I know that with some planning, you could reach $1 million. And no, it will not be easy. This is not some get-rich-quick opportunity. It takes work. It takes your time. But most of all, it takes your belief. So I want to talk to you first of all about fear. Because I think the number one problem with our people is that we have been beaten down so much is that we are fearful. And when I say our people, I'm talking about broke people. I'm talking about people who are struggling out here to pay their bills. People who do not know how they're going to feed their families in the next couple of years. People who are on their deathbed, who unfortunately are leaving nothing behind to their loved ones. In fact, they don't even know how their funeral will be covered. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Because I am you. Or at least at one point in my life, I was there. But I made the decision that I needed more. That my daughter deserved more. It breaks my heart every time I go on social media and see a GoFundMe for a funeral. I get it. Death doesn't come planned. We can't schedule it in our calendar. So we have to have a plan. Pandemics aren't planned. Who knew the COVID would be hitting? But we have to have a plan for this pandemic, the next pandemic, a market crash, a 9/11, whatever it might be. Things will always happen. But the only way to get through them is through planning. And the only way for our people to get to a position where we're no longer struggling is for us to change the way we make financial decisions. We have to stop thinking about what makes us appear wealthy. And let's really start thinking about how to build that wealth. How to get you out of public housing and get you to ownership. How you can tell that boss who gives you less than other people just because the color of your skin that you no longer need their services because you're starting your own business. That's what I want for our people. But the sad part is, and the thing that's been keeping me up at night for the last few weeks and longer with everything that's been going on, is that I call and I message you and I reach out to you and I say, hey, I have a plan that can help us. But you won't hear me. You won't give me the time of day to even listen to what I have to say. Listen to those people who are actually doing okay. Listen to how they got there. Listen to their ideas on how they can help you get there. That's the part, like, I've gone to a rally over George Floyd. It was so sad to me how many people got his name messed up. And I was underwhelmed. I didn't come here to knock anyone else's message. But when do we get to a point where we stop being angry and we start taking action? When do we get to a point where we stop begging to be seen and we just get up and be seen? When? We burn down cities, we fight, we yell, we say a bunch of things, and then everybody goes back to their house. They toe the line and they show up to work on Monday. And they continue to do the same things over and over again with no true change. But yet, when somebody calls to say, I have an idea, I think there's a way for us to truly grow from this, for us to truly unite and become a real financial impact in this country. You tell me this isn't the time. This isn't the place. I can't afford it. Nobody's gonna listen to me. This is hard, Trina. I know, but I'm just so busy. And I can go on and on and on of all the things I've been told. But yet I still hear you complain about where you're at right now. I still see you struggling to pay your bills on a monthly basis. So why won't you just listen? If you have an idea for me, I want to hear it. If you are building true wealth out there and you're not sharing it with me, I'm very upset and I'm hurt by that. But I have been given some information on how we can do it. But guess what? It only works if we come together. I know you've been scammed. I know people have lied to you. I know you've probably heard a similar message to this. But what's the alternative? You just give up? Do we just accept things as is and stop fighting? Stop demanding more for ourselves and for our children? I can't do it. I love you that much. And I am here on a Saturday reaching out to you again. Even though you keep sending me the voicemail. You leave my messages on read. Or you kindly brush me off and tell me, yeah, Trina, I'll get to it. But I'm not giving up. Because I love you. And I know that as a whole, if we all come together, we will, like, the struggle can truly be over. There are ways out there. There are people who look just like you who are building wealth. But guess what? It's not going to be easy. Nobody's coming to your door to hand you all the answers. Because guess what? If you don't change in here, if you don't change your belief system, you'll still be broke. Do your research. Look at all the lottery winners who end up broke. They had all these millions, some even billions of dollars handed to them. And they still died broke. We got to come up with a better plan. There has to be a better system. We all know that the definition of insanity is repeating the same things over and over and over again, expecting different results. But yet, that's what most of us do. We show up to that job all year, hoping that if we just give them a little bit more and work just a little bit harder, they'll see our worth and give us what we deserve. But how long you been there? How many kids has the owner put through college? How many vacation homes do they have? Are they struggling to get by? Are they struggling right now during this pandemic? No. So when you think about this word pyramid scheme that I hear so many people throw around, think about the owner of your company who's way up here, reaping all the benefits of the employees down here. Yeah, you get a couple crumbs for what you're doing. You get a little bit so you can survive, but never enough to where you won't need them. That's the scheme. That's the pyramid scheme. But yet when I say there's a plan, but yet we all have to do a little bit of work and we got to come together and we all have to put a little effort in, you say, no, Trina, that's crazy. I'm going to show back up at this job and work a little harder. And that boy, he's going to give me more money. And I honestly pray that that works out for you, because I don't care how you get to the top. My whole mission and goal in life is just to make sure you get there. This message is about motivating you to do whatever it takes to fight for you, to fight for those children in your home, to get yourself off the system, to get to a place where you can go out and spend money and live in a way that is fearless. That in a way where you're not over here checking your account before you have that card swipe because you don't want to be embarrassed of the decline. I've been there. Where you have to tell your child, I'm sorry, but I can't, we can't go on that vacation because I don't have the money. Or my boss needs me to put in more time, or whatever the case may be. But the saddest part to me is when I see that GoFundMe up. Because one of us left this earth with no plan for our children. We leave them with nothing. My goal on this planet is to not only leave my child with generational wealth, but to make sure her children's know that there is a better way. We don't have to beg and borrow and steal any longer. There are ways for us to gain wealth. There are ways for us to set our children up for financial freedom. But it starts when we start listening, when we start taking the time out of our busy schedule to do something to better your situation. I get that you're busy. I'm busy. I get that you have things going on. You have husbands, children, work. I get it. But we all do. And yet, some of us are still taking the time to come back here and get you. Because we want you to relax. We want to see you get to a place where you don't have to stress how you're feeding your children, where you don't have a landlord beating down your door and you're dodging and hoping that you don't run into him because you don't have the money to pay him. I'm not out to get you. And anyone who knows me knows I will never, ever be here to sell you a product just so I can make money. My whole goal is to make sure that we all come up. I want you to win. I want your children to win. I want their future children to win. But it all starts with us making a plan, listening, and most importantly, getting out of our own way, taking a chance, doing the work. I know it's hard. Trust me. I spent many long nights, lost relationships, fought with people. But guess what? I made the choice that I was not showing back up to that job. I was not begging another year for the raise I deserved. I wanted more, and I was going to get it by any means necessary. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your life and your children's life? It all starts with just listening. The person who sent this to you isn't trying to scam you. They're not trying to get over on you. If you have any questions, call them. Ask them. Don't just make assumptions that somebody is just giving you this because they want to make money off of you. Some people are sending you this opportunity because you've been praying for it. And they are simply the vessel being used to deliver it to you. You pay for financial freedom all the time. I know it breaks your heart every time your children look at you and you have to say, no, I don't have the money for that right now. No, I have to work. No, I have to do this. I know that that's hard for you. So when someone comes and knocks on your door and says, hey, I have an opportunity that just might change your situation, don't tell them you're too busy. Don't tell them that it's a scam before you even taken the time to listen. Listen. Give it a chance. The opportunity that you've been praying for, you might have just slammed the door on. You might have just hit the ignore button. We got to learn to get out of our own way. And I know fear like no other. I wake up fearful every day. I go to bed fearful every day. But I'll tell you what, I won't let fear stop me. I know that I can make it. I know that my mission is possible because I've seen so many other people do it. So although it's hard and sometimes it even hurts, I won't give up. So I'm going to keep calling you and sending you messages and reaching out to you. Not because I'm trying to annoy you or bug you or sell you something or scam you, but because I love you. And I want to see you win. So please, please take the time to listen to the message that you've been invited to. Don't pass up on another opportunity that could be everything that you've been looking for. I love you. If you have any questions, call me. Reach out to me. I will answer your call. I won't ignore you. I will help you. And when it gets hard, I'll be here. We have to do it together. You won't be alone in this. But unfortunately, I can't drag you along. The weight is too heavy. You gotta be able to kick and paddle on your own. If you could do that part, I believe that the sky's the limit for us. You just got to put in your part. And together, we're going to the top. So I'll see you there. I'll see you guys at the banks, and I'll see y'all on the beach. But let's go get it. Let's win this pandemic. And let's win what's happening in this country right now, in America, in the hearts of people. We don't have to let this beat us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. This is our time. Believe that. Get out there. And if you do, share this message with someone you love and get them to the meeting. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.